Welcome to Larry's Pin Case Chat. Here's another episode. Okay, here we go. Mr. Announcer going to mention these pin cases. All right.
The seller and manufacturer is called Heinz, and you can find them on eBay as WKIFFIN.
And that is the seller on eBay that sells these really great pin cases. 1 to 3, 1 to 2. And I've showed this before. So, this is my pin carry for the week. I just got through with the previous one, so here's the new ones that are out. So, we'll start with the 2. Yes, the Mont Blanc is in there. Sure is. I love the pen. Yep. And my Vance Gotti Homo Sapien. I love the pen. This Vance Gotti, is the lava edition with this beautiful nib. Nice, juicy nib. I love the fountain pen myself. I've heard yays and nays on it, but that's cool. My fountain pen, I treasure it. My Mont Blanc, some are asking me, am I still loving it like when I first got it? Even more so, folks. This pen is a large pen, and you see how small my hands are? They're small. This pen is a perfect fit for my small hands. So, that's that, right? Well, that's 2 of them. And I'll put these back in the case. I love these 2 pens. Really do. Great pens. And I'll never part with them. Now, for the next 3 coming up, another of my all-time super favorites, believe it or not, is the Lamy 2000. A magnificent fountain pen, is it not? Those of you that own this Lamy knows how well it writes. I have no issues, no problems, no nothing. Great fountain pen. Love my Lamy 2000. And that's a medium nib. Another great Lamy that I'm carrying right now is the Lamy Dialogue 3. This is also a 14K gold nib, but a fine nib. And it is a nice wet writer. Very nice pen. It's the twist kind. Look at that beautiful nib. If you can see that clear enough. I just enjoy the pen. It's just a lot of fun to write with. And my next one. Make sure I get this one right. I think it speaks for itself. This beautiful Vance Gotti Opera. Make sure I'm right again. Yep. This beautiful nib. Just a well-made fountain pen. Nice writer. So, those are my 5 pens I'm carrying right now. Now, when my Mont Blanc runs out of ink, this is my 4th fill on it. I'm going to put it up for a rest for about a week. Then I'll bring it back out again. Now, here is my fountain pen revolution pen wrap. I won't unwrap it because I have pins in it. And I can't show these pins till I rotate them. And that's a surprise. So that's that, folks. Now, let's take a look down here. I just got these fountain pens in today. Arnold. That's what it looks like. Let me get a make sure, because I can barely see it.
Yes.
Has anybody ever heard of an Arnold fountain pen made in the USA? It's got a bag in there with your little filler here. And the nib made in the USA. I can hardly see. Can you see that nib? You need this?
Yes, it's labeled Senate and made in USA.
Okay, I've never heard of that one either. Maybe I need to get a stronger eyeglass, so. Huh, interesting. So, that's one I've never ever heard of. If you heard of this pen, would you let me know? I don't know if it's a fine or medium, it doesn't say. So, and then I got this other one. On the clip it says Weaver. And this is a cartridge only. I'm probably thinking it might be a medium nib. I'm just guessing. I have no earthly idea. I just got them in, I think it was yesterday. Vintage pens from the 50s. Here's another Schaefer. Cartridge. This says Schaefer, made in the USA, and this is a fine nib. It does tell you. And the reason why I got this, well, I already had one like this, but this was the first pen I used when I was in the 5th grade. This type of pen was what I got to use for a few months in the 5th grade. And those are the 4 pens that came in. Now here's the ones that I've had for about, I don't know, 3 weeks. And these are all, are they Schaefers or Weavers? Weaver. They're Weaver fountain pens. Well, that one is, and this one is a Weaver. You might want to look at that one, see what you think. But it looks like a Weaver, made in the USA. And it doesn't give the nib size. And look at that feed. Clear plastic looking. But I'm guessing, well, it's stainless steel. I got it now. Stainless steel USA. And that's it. So I'm going to guess it could be a Weaver. Or it could be a Schaefer. But that's what I got in. And I'm still looking for some caps for this pens. None of these caps that I just showed you would fit it. So I'm thinking maybe just Weaver pen caps fit this. But if anybody has any idea, I need some help here. I need to know where I can get some caps for this pen. And again, on the Arnold fountain pen. I'll probably have to look that one up. So anyway, that's the vintage going on right now. I'm going to see if I can get, if they work, and I'm going to see if they don't work, if I can get them to working. Okay? Sometime next month, we'll be doing a pen case chat. Sometime in August. it'll be at another person's house. He's also into fountain pens. And possibly 2 others will be there. So I'm thinking there'll be 1, 2, 4 of us, maybe 5, that are just going to get together and talk about pens and their experience with fountain pens and the kind of fountain pens they have and how they got started. So that should be an interesting pen case. I've got some emails asking me, Larry, how old are you and how long do you plan on doing this? Well, let's see. I think I've mentioned it. I'm 67 years old. Young, excuse me. I look old on the outside, but dang, I look great on the inside. I'll be 68 in August. Oh, gosh. That's only a day from now. But anyway. And I plan on doing this till I can't do it no longer. So I hope that answers the question. Do I celebrate birthday? No. When you get my age, at least me, I don't celebrate them. Even when I was a kid, I remember when I had a birthday party and I got presents from the kids that came. So I was telling everybody, okay, thanks for the presents, you can go home now. And my mom said, you can't do that, Larry, they're here for your birthday party. Well, I never have liked birthday parties, but I had to endure that. So after I did the birthday party, it was time to cut the cake. And then as I was going to cut the cake, I was telling everybody, well, you can go because you can't have any cake. And my parents were saying, no, Larry, you can't do that either. I said, why? It's my birthday cake, my birthday. She said, but you're supposed to share. So I had to share my birthday cake. Well, thought I'd share that with y'all. I'm greedy when it comes to birthday cakes, right? I love birthday cakes. I truly love them. So I hope that answered that question. On inks, I've got questions on inks. And in this box that I'll open up next week is Birmingham Pen Company send me their inks. I got a few ink samples in here that I'll be sharing with you guys out there. I'm just going to have to set up the papers and everything and show you the inks. So that's going to be interesting. I've got coming up the notepads coming up. Some different, that would be a notepad in here that I'll show you later. And I'll tell you what's I like about this notebook. And, well, the notepad, I'm sorry. And then what I'm not too fond of. And I've got some other notebooks that I'll show later. I don't want to spoil the surprise. And here is my new journal I'll start with for the month of August. I can't wait to open the box and show you all as well as myself. The Nabi 7C's A5 notebook with Tomo River papers, my favorite paper. So we got a lot going on. Also, I'll be doing a video on journal, working in your journals. I've had about 5 or 7 requests about working in journals. They need some help. Some people get stuck. Well, you know me by now. I journal every day. Whatever time I get up in the morning, I make my way to my desk and I open that journal up and I write. And then I come do my bike workout. Then when I get done, I go back and write in my journal. And then either I go to bed, sleep a little bit, get up and shower, then I head out to Starbucks. And then that's where my work for the day really begins, because that's when I do the research on whatever I'm going to do in reviews on. Okay, so get that out of the way. Now, pen pals. How many of you guys out there are pen pals? I am, and I really enjoy it. What a better way of enjoying your fountain pens, inks and paper, and to get personal with your fountain pens than to write letters. And if you can get some pen pals up, that's even better. You not only get a pen pal, somebody to write to, but you also down the road can bond with that pen pal and make a new friend. Share experiences. Share life stories. There's so much you can do with a pen pal. I've had some for over a year now. And the pen pals I have, we have stayed in touch regularly. So I've enjoyed that. Sometimes I may write one page. Sometimes I may write 3 pages, front and back. A lot to say. And I really, really enjoy it. A lot of fun for me. So, what are your thoughts about pen pals? How many do you have? Do you like writing letters? All right. The Dallas Pen Show is around the corner in September. I'm going to be going on Saturday morning. And I will be stopping at the Anderson pen table they're having there. And I'll probably, no, not probably, I will be buying a fountain pen. I'm just having a hard problem on which one I'm going to get. I can tell you this, it's about 95% sure it's going to be a Mont Blanc. I love the Mont Blanc. Okay, first of all, I don't buy Mont Blanc to try to impress anybody, to say, hey, look at me, aren't I cool? I buy the Mont Blanc because, first of all, I really enjoyed the reviews. I liked the way the pen looked. And I like large, fat, juicy pens. And it so happened that that pen, the one I got, the 149, is a perfect pen for my small hands. And it really writes super well, and I just really am in love with it. And some people have asked me on emails, Larry, which pen do you like the most now, your Mont Blanc? To be honest with you, I just showed you 5 pens, and I love them all. It's kind of hard for me to pick which pens I really love the most. I don't think that would be fair to my other pens. It might get their feelings hurt. Okay, well, that's that. Okay, as you know me by now, that I do my own style of reviewing. I don't copy other reviewers. What's the point in that? I do my own thing. I change it up. I like how I change up my reviews. I want to keep them interesting, exciting, vibrant, bold, and just get out there. I want to keep them funny. I want them interesting. Oh, I can always say this as a 1950 Schaefer fountain pen. You can only use this fountain pen with a cartridge. This fountain pen has a fine nib. It's plastic, see-through, blah, blah, blah. Very boring, right? No. But see, that's not my style. So anyway, what I really find out is that, and I've said this before, you can't please everybody. And I'm not trying to be rude or hateful or disrespectful. So I'm going to have to do what I need to do and focus on what I want to do. Because if I do it this way, some people don't like it. If I do it this way, other people don't like it. And then I have the middle of the road where people do like it. But you know, everybody's important to me. I want to keep everybody happy if I can. I'm no big reviewer. I don't know all this and all that. I'm just little on me. And I'm not trying to compete with anybody. Why? I don't need to. I like what I do. I love what I do. I enjoy what I do. And I think that's all that matters. And as long as you guys are happy and satisfied, then I'm happy and I'm satisfied. You guys have really been there for me from day one. Thank you for everybody that has helped me out on PayPal and Patreon. Yes, I still have that going. For people that have sent me fountain pens, ink, paper, notebooks, etc., etc. Thank you so much. I couldn't have done it without you, because since I'm disabled and I can't work, it takes me quite a while to get where I need to get, rather to buy something. But I do eventually buy it. Just may take me a year or 2 years, but I'll get there. So, I've told you what's coming up. And I just did that review on the hiking pole. I thought that was interesting. With that hiking staff, I could really get out there and do what I like to do. I like to get out in nature and be a part of that and just roam and look. So it's been a while since I got to do that, but with that hiking pole, I was able. I can do it with my cane, but not as well as I can with a staff. That helped tremendously. What else? If y'all need anything else you need to ask, feel free to leave me an email. Okay, I'm selling some pens still. Remember, PayPal. If you hit my PayPal link, you'll go straight into PayPal. And that's how you can either donate or buy. I've had some people that bought a pen, but somehow it went into my Gmail address on PenPal. I don't know how that happened, but I can't accept that, because when I go into it, it tells me to make my account out, which I'm not going to do, because my Larry Gmail is my YouTube address, email address. So I won't do that. But all you have to do is hit the link there, and you go right into my PayPal, and we can get things done. And remember, shipping. If you live out of the USA, you're going to pay a lot more for shipping. It can be in a small box, anywhere from $20 to plus dollars. In a medium-sized box, it can be $33 plus dollars. And they tell me, the post office tells me, depending where you live, what country. And there's even some countries they told me that they don't deliver to. Interesting. I didn't know that. So, I will be showing some of the fountain pens again that I do have for sale, but you can always go to my Facebook pen site, Larry's Fountain Pens, and you can check those out. In fact, you can join my group if you like, and you can put on your fountain pens, inks, papers, journals, notebooks, messenger bags, and or whatever you want to share with the group. And you can even sell your items on there as well. Love to have you guys. I think we got about 60 on there. But that's pretty cool. I finally got that started. What else? is going on. Yes, I've got more emails on my health. I'll just say this. I have my bad days and I have my okay days. As of right now, during this video, I'm fair. I just took some pain meds and I'm fair. So, but every time I get real bad, I always think of what my parents used to tell me. Larry, there's always somebody out there that's worse than you. They're so right. And I feel for them. But anyway, thank you for your concern, everybody that does email me and keep in touch and concerned about my health. I'm concerned about my health too. But I've got my fountain pens. I got you guys. So what more can a person ask, right? I love my pen pals also. Great. I love writing with them. And I just picked up a new pen pal from Canada. And I'll be sending him a letter next week. But I got to take that to the post office because I don't know what the postage rate is going to be. But I'll know tomorrow when I ask how many of stamps will it take to mail a letter. Well, I hope I didn't bore you guys, and I hope you enjoyed this pin chat we just had, going over this and that, and I hope I didn't bore you to death. But hey, thanks a lot for taking the time to join me on Larry's Pin Case Chat. I'm Larry, the Pin Bug Guy, and I say, don't forget, subscribe to the channel, put a thumbs up for me, hit that like button, leave your comments below because I need your help right now, guys. I've left a bunch of unanswered questions that I need some feedback on. And thanks for watching. Thanks for your support. Thanks for everything you've done for me. And I'm so thankful and humble. So, be safe. And don't forget, please don't text and drive. Later.